Trails and Tributaries Part 13. Written by the Furry Sith Lord. Pictures by Tauronium. The group realized they had lost a lot of time recovering from the bear attack, and the group decided they had to pick up speed. They were still quite a ways from the cave, and who knows how long it would take to find the cursed item. With their 3 days slowly ticking down, they could not afford to drag their feet much longer. The good news was that they were finally getting along, and time seemed to fly by as they chatted with each other. Doxy was brought up to speed on what Hawkeye's had told Striped Warrior about the cave. "That's great and all, but what is a wushar?" Doxy asked. "We don't know. Everyone that has gone there to find out has never returned. You can see the bodies of its victims all around the outside of the cave." Hawkeye said. "Wait, why weren't we given any weapons? How can we fight something like that?" Doxy asked. "Remember what Red Yote told them. Only someone of a pure heart can get past it. Every warrior sent has died, so only someone who is not a warrior can succeed." Striped Warrior explained. "Wait, so how does having a pure heart get past it?" Doxy asked, and the group shrugged. "The problem is that I don't know what it is. I could try and shoot it with my bow and arrows, but we'd need bait to lure it out of whatever it hides in." Hawkeye said. "If that thing charges at whoever approaches, will you be quick enough to stop it?" Striped Warrior asked. "I dunno," Hawkeyes replied. "True, we know nothing about this creature. Is this a creation of the cursed item? Is it a guardian your medicine fur created to protect it? Or Doxy started, then paused briefly. "Is it something else entirely?" Doxy asked. The group walked on in silence as they thought about all of this. "So we need someone to be bait to lure this thing out and then escape as Hawkeye snipes it?" Doxy said. "Pretty much," Striped Warrior said, and the rest of the group nodded in agreement. "Okay, I'll do it," Doxy said excitedly. "Do what?" Hawkeyes asked skeptically. "I am bait," Doxy said gleefully. "Oh, stop. You are more than—" "On second thought, bait describes you pretty well," Striped Warrior teased, and Doxy stuck his tongue out at his friend. Little Yipper pulled on Striped Warrior's arm. "He's worried that Doxy is rushing into danger when we don't know what to expect," Hawkeyes explained. "You knew all that from him tugging on Striped Warrior's arm?" Doxy asked in amazement. "I can read lips," Hawkeyes said as everyone stared at him. "I had to understand what he was trying to say. I mean, I'm not an expert, but for the most part, I can understand," Hawkeyes said, and Little Yipper nodded. "Little Yipper is absolutely correct. We need to coordinate a plan. Hawkeyes will be set up to snipe the wushar," Striped Warrior said. Little Yipper ran off and returned a few seconds later holding a stick and a small vine. He showed the stick to the white tiger and wrapped the vine around the middle of the stick. "Oh my paws! What a great idea!" Striped Warrior exclaimed. Little Yipper smiled, and Hawkeyes patted his head. "What?" Doxy asked, confused. "We tie a rope around your waist and pull you out of there when the wushar appears," Striped Warrior replied. "Cool," Doxy said. The group started to prepare their plan as they gathered some vines and braided them to turn it into a rope. Hawkeyes would practice shooting trees from a distance to make sure his aim was on point. A sense of fear filled their tummies as they finally arrived at the cave entrance. The cave entrance was very large, and the group realized they would have no problem walking into it. The only problem was that there were numerous bushes that were cut to look like figures in strange positions. There were mostly yotes that were depicted, but there were other species of furs also. "Are those statues?" Doxy asked as he lowered his ears. "Dunno, they could just be sculpted as a warning to stay away," Striped Warrior said. The rope was tied around Doxy's waist, and Hawkeyes found what he considered the perfect spot so he could shoot whatever the wushar was. Doxy swallowed hard as he walked to the entrance. "Wushar! Wushar!" He heard it softly whisper, but it sounded like it was coming from everywhere at once. A large red tulip sat in the center of the bushes, and it looked as if it were growing out of a cut-down tree. Doxy suddenly wished he had not volunteered to be bait. "Wushar!" Something from inside the flower sang out, and Doxy suddenly heard music playing. Wushar! This ends Part 13. We hope you enjoyed it. See you next time for Part 14.